Time to get on the feed. Good evening, everyone. Right, little Tex? There's the live.
Hope y'all are having a good weekend.
Our power just came back on just in time for the live.
Do you see yourself?
Do you see yourself there, little Tex man? Little boo-boo man?
Hey.
Little Tex is a big fan of Samaritan Ministries. Yes.
So we're going to be talking tonight, y'all.
Yeah, we kept saying we were going to do a Samaritan video, and I figured instead of Rocky Brook, what's up, man? I figured instead of doing a video, we could just do a live kind of Q&A. And so while we wait for folks to get on here, Heartway Farms, what's up? What's up, peoples? Yeah, I love you, curly little man. And he likes the old iPad. And our good friend Justin at Good of the Land is going live right now too. I didn't know that they were going live tonight, but he's going to be talking about Good of the Land Fest, and we're going to be talking about that later. Not tonight, but we'll be talking about updating on the Good of the Land Fest. Dan, good evening. Harway Farms is looking into Samaritan Ministries. So what we'll do is I'm going to put our membership number in the notes after this is posted. But for anybody that's looking into Samaritan Ministries, and if you want to let them know the Texas Boys referred you, our membership number is 30380. And they will like give us a credit. They'll give us like a certain credit. I forget. The storms are crazy. Our power just came back on.
Yeah.
And
we lost power yesterday.
Yeah, the lightning was just cranking.
Yeah.
Norma Ortega from South Texas. Y'all, I think, are near Houston.
Yeah. We were outside, though, running around, taking care of rabbits, and the rabbits are doing great, y'all. The colony rabbits are the way to go.
Rabbits are doing great. San Antonio. Well, Norma, we are going to be in Temple, Texas in October. So it's going to be super awesome. Texas Boys Meetup. It's going to be at the Good of the Land Fest. We'll talk more about that on a later video or at a later time. And,
oh, thanks, Hartway.
Yeah. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, the storms are crazy. Me and Rufus did some concrete today. Mm-hmm. So that was fun. But, okay. So the purpose... Okay.
Yeah, so upcoming, can I just tell them, though, real quick, though? Upcoming this week, not related to Samaritan stuff. Upcoming this week or next week, we're going to have a lot going on here. We've had a lot going on here at the house. Just getting things updated and renovated. And we're going to have a lot of stuff going on outside next week or the following week. So
yeah, within the next 2 weeks, it's going to be a whole lot.
So TD was out there working all weekend with some help of our good friends.
JD from The Joyful Life.
Yeah. And they were just getting some concrete work done and stuff
coming
like
through
that.
in the clutch.
So we're going to be getting the house painted, just turning it into a really nice, pretty white farmhouse. So if any of y'all are interested in that, just, That
is forthcoming.
That's going to be coming.
I have other really good friends that use Christian Healthcare Ministries, and they're really good as well. We've used Metashare in the past. I like Samaritan Ministries much more than Metashare. We've been with Samaritan for 10 years. Before that, we were with Metashare. And
Metashare is a Christian sharing.
Yeah, Metashare is another sharing ministry. Christian Healthcare Ministries is another sharing ministry. I know several people with Christian Healthcare Ministries. We've just had really tremendous experience with Samaritan.
Yeah. And probably about like a year or two back, I had looked into it because I was like, I haven't shopped around for a while. Maybe there is a better alternative than Samaritan. So I started looking around, and there's like a handful of Christian sharing programs out there. And I called.
Samaritan has the best maternity care coverage.
And Samaritan is the most straightforward coverage. You don't have all the hoops and
they have a couple different programs, and some of those programs are more like for catastrophic illness because there's larger. You're responsible for larger sums or whatever, but
if you're generally healthy, have a generally healthy family with not a lot of prescriptions and things like that.
And there's so many discount prescription plans, and then Samaritan has different types of things for prescriptions and for Yo, Mike. Dan, Samaritan are the classic plan that we're on for the family is $4.95 a month, and we've utilized it every year for probably almost 10 years. We always have something going on, whether it's Goo breaking his leg or Texas mom having a baby or me needing some type of procedure. They don't cover routine chiropractic care, but they covered chiropractic care for me and Goob.
As long as
40 visits or something like that.
Yeah, 40 visits a year, chiropractors covered. And the same for pregnancy. They cover a lot of extra things.
Yeah, they covered all maternity.
And like chiropractic is
There's
covered.
No caps on it.
Massage is covered. All kinds of extra things that normal health care doesn't cover. And then the really awesome thing is like you call, you get a person, you talk to somebody, they pray with you. It's straightforward.
Fantastic.
It's easy to submit the bills. You can do it all online.
Now you can do it all online, and they're linked with PayPal, so you even can make the payments via PayPal, and it is like lightning fast, and it's all tracked. Like 10 years ago when we started, it was like super archaic in the sense that you had to get a paper letter for your sharing, and when you shared a need, they had a spreadsheet that you had to use to report it, and now everything is online and it's super fast, and you can scan your docs and send them in, and so you start to get reimbursed right away. It is.
And you can still do it the old school way.
Yeah, and you can still, if you're old school, you can still do it the old school way.
Form, and you can like fill in as your needs, get covered. But yeah, it's really nice.
It's one set monthly amount. Our monthly share is $4.95. And we're sending that share directly to a family, to a human being, to a fellow professing Christian. And there are guidelines and limitations to who is allowed to participate and who isn't. And it is exclusively Christian, which is great, and there's all forms and facets like that. But predominantly speaking, yeah, it's really neat. But how it all occurred is back when I was in financial planning and we were on a conventional HMO, which if you want to understand how our government is attempting to and will destroy the best healthcare system in the world in a sense of modern care, not in a sense of holistic care. Our government started the HMO process. The HMO process, it is what has led today to the billing crisis among the medical stuff, and the plan the design has been to collapse our medical system, and that's what they're doing. And now the Republicans, while rescinding the mandate to Obamacare, when you rescind the mandate, it will continue to skyrocket costs and premiums, and they want to collapse the system. And if the Lord doesn't prevent them, they will collapse our medical system. And our medical system is awesome when it's needed, and a lot of times it's not needed. So
no, Dan's saying, do you need to go through yearly assessments?
Nope.
No.
You're in.
No yearly assessments. And Norma says, is it unlimited amount? Yes, of family members. Yep, that's the family plan, no matter how many you have.
Yep. Yeah, and we have, how many we have? We have 8.
So 8 of us are.
And we've been at $4.95 for a long time.
Right. So it doesn't cover dental. And
no, it doesn't cover dental and vision, but neither does traditional healthcare, they're all riders.
Right.
The thing,
and it doesn't cover your prescriptions. Like there are discounts and things like that you can do with Samaritan, but if you have like $400 a month in prescriptions on a regular basis, I don't know if that would be the right plan for you. I mean, for our family, we just have general like health needs. We don't really have anything outside the box. You know, we have emergency things that come up.
We pay out of pocket for dental and vision.
Yeah. And we pay out of pocket for, you know, those emergency, like when the kids get sick, we run them down to the doctor's office or to the urgent care center, and we pay for that out of pocket. That's not covered.
Yeah, and that happens every blue moon. Yep, covers hospital and urgent care is covered. You know, once it exceeds $495, and then if you negotiate your bill, if you negotiate and reduce your bill by $495, your care payment is covered that month. So if you want to think of that as your deductible, or however you want to think about it, if you want to think of it in conventional terms, but
anything over $495 would be covered.
Right, anything over $495 is covered, but if you get your bill reduced, that is counted towards your $495. So, and your bill is normally reduced 75% when you are self-pay. So you easily cover that $495. But what happened when we had traditional healthcare? And here's the biggest thing as a Christian that you have to recognize with healthcare. I believe that healthcare is kind of worship today because people act like I need healthcare. You know, it's kind of like they need television and all that stuff. But
well, and some people. Seriously,
some people do need. I mean, if you have diabetes and
we know some families that have special needs kids.
Sure.
That, like,
yeah, of course.
I mean, they really do need serious, hefty health care. This wouldn't be a plan for if you have serious health issues.
No, but the one thing that is ignored with HMOs and with healthcare is if you are participating in healthcare, you are participating in abortion, because ever since they started HMOs, you know, premiums are pooled. And so if you're involved with traditional health care, your premium that you pay every month is pooled, and some of those dollars go to abortion funding. So you are paying for people's abortions.
Right. And we know we're all paying for that.
And look, we all pay federal taxes, and we're all paying for abortion.
But
you can't opt out. Right. And you can opt out of federal income tax if you want to go to jail and you want to fight it out and you want to go guns a-blazing on your front porch.
We can control. If you're generally healthy, if you just generally have a family that's regular kind of needs. Now, I mean, like I said, we had surgeries with this program. We've had babies. We've had crazy transfers for the hospital. We've had NICU stays. We've had, Goop just broke his leg really, really well, and I mean on the growth plate, and he had to have surgery, and we've had some hefty bills come in, medical bills for us. I'm not comparing to anybody else's medical needs, but for us, we have these things that do happen, and they've been great about covering everything. So
and you're covered, and it's not I've had this, we have this conversation a lot with other people, and we have a lot of people that always ask us about Samaritan, and it is the solution. Self-pay is the solution to our healthcare issue, and our government seeks to destroy our healthcare system. Conservative or liberal or whatever, they're all in bed to destroy it.
And down here, it seems like, I don't know, maybe in different states it might be a little different, but where we're at, it seems like the Christian sharing programs are more popular.
Oh, when you tell somebody, they're like, oh yeah, no problem.
When we went to the emergency room this time, they were like, oh yeah, you're with a Christian sharing program. Do you want us to print out we know you have to have things itemized.
Yeah, and I just went to an orthopedic surgeon for a second opinion on my shoulder. And, my Arasti practitioner referred me out. And here's the other big thing, y'all. Like, there's all this fear mongering over, well, how do you do that? And, you know, how do you go to a specialist? Okay, so I could have submitted all my Erosty treatments. My Erosty treatments are $225 a treatment. And I could group bundle them and submit them, but I don't. I pay for them out of pocket. I deduct them on my taxes. And
this will, a Christian sharing program does make you exempt for the mandatory health.
Correct. You are exempt from the Obamacare mandate, which has went away, which is what will continue to skyrocket healthcare premiums, healthcare deductibles. There's a lot of things with healthcare that you got to recognize that are just total scams, like their deductibles and like their 20% mandate responsibilities, because healthcare has caps and you're responsible for 20% of the first $10,000 and all this different stuff. So there's lots of scams with healthcare that are directly tied to the overinflated bills that are sent into healthcare, which helps facilitate the scam that it is. And how this started for us is we had a conventional healthcare plan, and we were paying the premiums on them. And Texas mom found out she was pregnant with Rufus. Well, one of the premiums...
Buddy.
No, Rufus. Buddy. No, Buddy was with Medishare. It was Rufus, yeah.
Right,
we paid for Rufus. Yes.
Of
course I'm right.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. I hate to be so confident.
Straight. Yes.
So
this is going back. He's telling
back
a story.
In the day. 11 years ago?
11 years ago. Plus 9 months.
Yeah. So 12 years ago, something like that.
Okay. We've been with Samaritan for 10 plus years now, and really happy with them.
So we had this conventional health insurance. Somehow one premium, so I made the premium payment every month. Somehow one premium payment got applied 1 month late, which kept us perpetually in arrears 1 month for an entire year.
Right. We didn't recognize it because it
was they didn't recognize it. I kept paying it. Right. And so when I called them to notify them that Texas mom was pregnant, they said, "Oh, wait a minute. You're suspended because you owe us whatever." So then they attempted to extort me. They said, "Look, we'll reinstate you. Right. We'll reinstate you, but you have to send us $2,300. And I'm like, "But wait, my monthly premium is nowhere near $2,300.
They said,
"But look, I'll do it. Yes, let me, rather than interrupt and everybody get mad at me for interrupting you, why don't you, Texas mom, let me tell the story, and then you can jibber jab all you want, but just let me tell the story, and then I don't have to be all male, kind of domineering and patriarchally oppressive and all that good stuff, right?" So they said, "Send us $2,300. We'll reinstate you." I said, "Look, you have to reinstate us as current, or we're gonna get jacked up because Texas mom, and this is gonna be new." "Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let me talk to a supervisor." Boom, boom, boom. Supervisor, "Oh yeah, we'll reinstate you. Send in the $2,300. They get it. I call them. "Yeah, we got your money." "Oh, let me send you over to new customers. You're a new customer." I said, "No."
This was Blue Cross and Blue Shield. This was Horizon, Blue Cross and Blue Shield. We literally, he took off 2 days of work, and we were on the phone for 2 days straight trying to get me reinstated as an existing paid customer, as to not, so that the pregnancy would be covered. And she's allowed to tell you to be kind.
You can tell me to be kind. I get it all the time. I'm not kind. It's okay. I embrace my
with concrete all day.
I embrace my toxic masculinity.
He's been out in the sun all day. He's a little.
I've been in the clouds, dude. I got slammed. I got fried, and it was
a little cranky. He's been working with concrete all day to make me a beautiful front porch that y'all are gonna see soon.
You're coming soon to an old farmhouse near you.
Harvey said she said to be kind too.
He's gotta.
What are you eating?
Does Samaritan have emergency only plan? Yes. No. Yeah, you can use Samaritan straight up however you want. I mean, when Goob broke his leg, we went to the emergency room. So that's kind of what it's for. You know what I mean? We very rarely go to a doctor. and we kind of only go once a year to keep the Stasi off of us, if you know what I'm saying. For those of you that understand what if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so because as free as your state is, they have weaponized the system, y'all. They've weaponized the medical system, and they want to ask these questions, and they don't do it half as much down here because they know the answer they're going to get. But if you're up in the north, you're going to get all the Nazi questions and do you own a gun and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff. And the system is weaponized, which is another good reason why you need a medical sharing plan so you control yourself.
Well, to a point.
To a point, as much as you can. Yeah, because principalities and powers, y'all. Okay. Oh my goodness, that girl's so pretty. What you doing, baby? Miss Butterfly wants to say hi, I'm sure, but she can't get up here. Sweet pudding. Sweet pudding.
Or up on
Get the white thing, Sweet pudding. You can figure out if you want to, Sweet pudding. So you can say hi to everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
So we did this whole thing with Horizon Blue Cross. They do have a website, SamaritanMinistries.com. Sweet pudding, yeah. Climb up over there so you're away from this stuff.
You can call them and talk to them.
They're super awesome.
They'll explain everything.
Tell them the Texas Boys sent you. Give them our member ID.
Yep. And the reason we ended up going with Samaritan was we had other friends that had big families back then, and they had all had really good experiences with Samaritan. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey everybody, it's Miss Butterfly. Just looking cute and saying hi, Miss Sweet Pudding. Oh, Lil Tex saying hi too. You gonna say hi, Lil Tex? You little ham bone. What you doing?
Saying hi?
I'm excited.
Hi. No, don't pull her hair. Don't pull her hair.
Okay, so I sent in $2,300. They wouldn't reinstate us, so they wanted to make us a new customer.
This is talking about Horizon Blue Cross.
This is Horizon Blue Cross when Rufus was in utero, when Rufus was like 1 month old. So they totally tried to rickroll us. So we said, you know what? I canceled the payment. I said, you're not getting jack, and we'll just pay out of pocket. So we went to the doctor. We went to the OBGYN, and we said, how much would you charge us to deliver our baby? And she said $500. So we said, okay. She said, if you prepay. So we prepaid the $500.
Plus the hospital stuff.
Yeah, plus the hospital. And then when we got the bill was $11,000 or $12,000 total. After the self-pay discount, we paid $2,300 out of pocket total for the birth of Rufus at a hospital. Now, so check this out. At the time, I had the ability to join a group plan at work with a large group of financial planners. Our premium as a family would have been $9.98 a month. Plus, I would have been responsible for 20% of the pregnancy costs. So if you take the 9 months, that's $9,000 plus the first 20% of the $12,000. That's an extra $2,000. So if we had health insurance when we had Rufus, it would have cost us $12,000 with health insurance.
Right.
If you consider the premium payments.
Right.
So this is a large part and parcel of why health insurance it's a scam in the sense that you are paying for, you're not getting any type of discount, and you are overpaying for what you are receiving if you get medical attention. And the reason now that these medical bills are hyperinflated is partially because many people with these new healthcare plans are responsible for a certain percentage. While if you are a self-pay cash payer, you are normally only responsible for 25% of the bill. So if you are part of a healthcare plan where you are responsible in addition to your premium, you are responsible for the first 20%. You are paying the whole entire bill. Period. You are paying the whole bill and in excess if you consider your premium. So this is why, one, medical sharing works. Two, it's much more cost efficient. It's much more effective. And three, we need to realize that health insurance is not a god. You know, so many people, they talk about health insurance and some people, if you are medically jacked up and roached out and beat and everything's falling apart and your liver's dying and your pancreas is dead and you know, you have if you're like jacked up like crazy, well then you do need health insurance. But if you are a relatively healthy Christian person, you know, a medical sharing program is ideal. It works. It's worked for us for 10 years. I've had a venal closure. We've had 3 babies with medical sharing. No, we've had 4 babies with medical sharing. We've had chiropractic. We've had broken legs. What else? Yeah, we've had emergency room visits. We've had everything, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, but
No,
we've had
just
enough.
like the normal family
We've had the normal,
stuff, you know.
run-of-the-mill stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the Samaritan Instagram feeds, one of the Samaritan employees that works there at Samaritan, she's undergoing cancer treatments right now. She's like 24 years old. This young girl. Sissy, what are you doing, crazy girl? Be careful. You're wild and crazy. They cover chiropractic, yes, but it has to be related to a certain incident, and they will cover 40 visits. But they do not cover chiropractic in the sense of just normal chiropractic care, like wellness care.
No.
Well, and I take that back. They have several different plans that they offer, so they may. Okay, because we're part of the classic plan.
But
I think they have 4 different types of plans.
I mean, if you're going to the chiropractor and you actually have a legit thing, like my back hurts.
Right, but, and here's the thing that you have to understand about insurance. It's just like homeowners insurance, right? When people have homeowner insurance, I deal with homeowners insurance all the time. I'm in Man, Sissy, thank you. You're going to knock the whole shooting match over. People, do you even know? Well, some of you know. Okay.
Heartway knows.
Heartway knows. Josh knows. Josh and Annie know. Oh, they know. Look, once they surpass you in number like 3 or more, that's official insanity. Okay? That's when you go crazy. Well, you're already crazy. So, yeah.
We know.
Brian Akers knows. All fellow Texans, y'all. Junior, be careful. I don't know what y'all are doing other than trying to hurt each other. But you're wild and crazy. Are you trying to invoke Samaritan Ministries here? A trip to the emergency room? Kid domination. So,
we were doing this
what were we talking about? What were we talking about?
Because we thought this would be a quiet place.
Artificial insemination of our cow. What were we talking about again? I forget.
It doesn't cover
Yeah,
that.
we purposely
It doesn't
came back
cover
here.
The cow.
Oh, okay. So, homeowners insurance. I deal with this all the time, right?
We're
Tina
doing
Trevino.
good.
We are alive. Gooba. Okay, Gooba. Goober's not even back here. Why don't you go visit Goober? Go talk to Goober.
They are cute, though.
They are stinking cute.
It's a good thing.
Gooba. Okay. So just like homeowners insurance, sometimes people's roof will leak, right? And they don't clean out their gutters, and their roof is old, and then their roof leaks, and they're like, does my homeowner's insurance cover that? And the homeowner's insurance says, no, that's general maintenance. So look, chiropractic, dental. Dental is general maintenance. Vision is general maintenance, right? It's like it's like not changing the oil in your car and expecting your car warranty to cover your engine blowing up.
If it's medically related, like we know friends that actually had their
if it's medically related. But
braces
Texas mom,
covered.
I'm trying.
I know, I'm just saying though, we're just having a conversation.
Yes, and you are getting a feel for the type of conversations that me and Texas Mom have when you're trying to go in a rational, logical direction.
Go ahead, keep going.
And then I digress, y'all.
Long day.
Your premiums are set on an annual. Your share amounts are set on an annual basis, and ours have stayed the same for several years. But your monthly share amounts have nothing to do with how many shares you submit. The monthly share is determined globally by Samaritan, and it's based on the total needs submitted and the annual fiscal review of the total dollars that go in and out of Samaritan Ministries. It has nothing to do with you as an individual.
No. So the answer is no.
Yeah, so the answer is no.
No. I mean, because we've put in 10 different claims this year, will our premium
Just
go
about.
up? No, it won't go up. But now, generally, in next year, will the monthly amount go up as a whole? Maybe.
It may. It has
Or it
not. Our monthly share has not went up, I would say, for at least 5 years. It has went up since we joined.
Yeah, but it's been
In the
10
past
years.
11 years, I want to say when we started, it was probably $195 or $295, I forget.
Right.
And that was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And over the course, I think there's been 2 or 3 bump ups, and now we're at $495. But that was when we went from, now we're at a family plan of so many or more or whatever.
And there are Christian share companies that are less per
Yes.
month,
Yes.
but it's like you have to do more hoops and stuff
Yes.
to get through it.
Correct.
And I've talked
And
to
there
people.
and Samaritan now has, I think, 4 different options too, which we're with the classic option. My opinion, I still think that's the best. Some of them are more like a catastrophic illness policy, and they're only going to cover larger type things, which is totally fine too, which is good for it. But where we always have babies all the time
They said
and
this
always
was the
have
best.
people hurting themselves, it seems like this is definitely the best for us.
Right.
And
And if you call, talk to them, tell them your situation.
yeah, they'll tell you the options, they'll tell you the differences, and they'll they'll say, hey, consider this, that, or the other. But it's totally spectacular. We really appreciate Samaritan. They go out of their way. They now have they have lots of resources for you to draw from. They'll negotiate your bills down now. They have a network now for. I didn't even use it. Like I got an MRI on my shoulder, and I should have used their network to negotiate my MRI down. But I didn't even submit that bill. I paid $600 for my shoulder. I could have submitted that MRI bill, but you're gonna want to help her. Can somebody help me? Does anybody have any pharmaceuticals, maybe psychotropics they could send me in the mail? Just Quaaludes or some type of hallucinogenic, maybe a happy pill. It's not covered by Samaritan, but it could be. Look, what sissy pudding. Great, Scott, y'all. Well, sissy pudding. So, does anybody have any additional questions? I thought we would have more people on tonight, but it is a very specific item, and my postpartum meds. Man, Texas Mom, got the air on. My feet are cold.
Keeps my brain sound.
Keeps your brain working. So I don't know if y'all have any. Man, I was working in concrete. My knees hurt. My back hurts. My feet are cold.
Oh my soul. There's more to it.
Oh, I know there's more to it.
Yeah, more to it.
Great, Scott. That's why we call her Sissy Pudding.
Sissy couldn't. Let Sissy come.
Oh.
I got
Oh, brothers just started with Christian Healthcare Ministries. Yeah, I have several friends on that, and they like it. And, I've heard lots of good things. Christian Healthcare Ministries, I believe, is out of Florida. And I've heard a lot of really good stuff about that. Great. Yeah. We've referred personally. We referred about. Okay, Meat Chickens. Is Meat Chickens? Are you blocked? Because Meat Chickens just texted me and asked me why I'm not answering people's questions. But I am answering people's questions, Meat Chickens. And I wonder if WeTree blocked Meat Chickens. Someone must have blocked poor Meat Chickens.
Aww.
Meat Chickens, I went into the back office and I couldn't find you in there, bro. But I'm going to have to unblock Meat Chickens because nothing destroys... I'm loaded with the question. Nothing destroys the feed more than having Meat Chickens on it.
No, we want Meat
Having him
Chickens.
blowing up the feed.
He's better than Texas
But Meat
Mom
Chickens...
blowing
See,
up
this
the-
is the kind of...
Me and Meat Chickens are on the same.
Yeah, Meat Chickens. You're a lot like Texas Mom with like the squirrel questions, like squirrel. These are legitimate questions. Oh boy. See, this is the kind of back studio access that Meat Chickens has to the Texas Boys live streams. You said exactly.
He's gonna come up with me.
I apologize for Meat Chickens being blocked. That y'all
Does
can't
it
enjoy
cover
Meat
bleeding
Chickens.
of the eyeballs. Does it cover? He's gonna come up with.
But yeah, we've referred about 6 or 8. Skipping the feed, going. We've referred about 6 or 8 people to Samaritan, and everybody that we've referred to Samaritan enjoys. I like Meat Chickens. Everybody likes Meat Chickens. Meat Chickens, I gotta find you in the back office, and I will figure out how to unblock you, bro. I know you didn't, Josh. I think it was WeTree like a while back. It was before I knew Meat Chicken's real identity. And me and Meat Chickens are old high school friends. We go way back in the Wayback Machine. And we were best friends in high school, me and Meat Chickens. And I had pictures of before high school, pre-high school.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Meat Chickens were in marching band together, y'all. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the kind of bond. It's the kind of bond we had.
Like Meat Chickens.
Did you lock the door, Texas
Yes.
Mom? Oh, thank you, Texas Mom. Sanity has been restored to the universe.
The big Texas boys are in charge now.
Me and Meat Chickens were in jazz band together, y'all. We played the Red River Valley, all right? Marching band, yeah.
Yeah, Kathy, if you call them up and talk to them, they're really nice, and we've never had any problems. I mean,
Never.
every single
Yeah.
penny of everything has been covered that we expected to be covered, so.
We opt out for cost and conscience. We were talking about that earlier, how that if you are...
That's gonna work.
See you, Norma. Hopefully we'll see you in October when we're in Temple. Temple, Texas, that is. We are not Mormons. Okay. Meat Chickens, hit me with your main question. I used to play the piano, the clarinet, and the trumpet, not all at the same time. And I did it very poorly, which is why I don't do it anymore. So, let's see, did I play anything else? The recorder, that's how I learned the clarinet. But yeah, can you trade a couple of rabbit tractors to lower your premium? Here we go. Meat Chickens with the practical barter questions. No, you cannot trade rabbit tractors or Meat Chickens or rabbits to lower your monthly share. Meat Chickens, thank you. Thank you for the comic relief, Meat Chickens. You thought it made sense. Well, there you go. It probably makes sense to you, Meat Chickens. All right, because you're a lot like Texas Mom, and you're both very wise and practical and logical and linear thinking. So those were the instruments I played. Yes. Visitors for the new baby. Oh, congratulations on the new baby, Norma Ortega. Yeah, like I said, hopefully we'll see you in Temple, Texas in October. I believe I'm going to be speaking about fruit trees at the Good of the Land Fest 2019. So, and the boys may be speaking about keeping a family cow and the like. Are they gone for temporarily good, Texas Mom, this time? Are they?
It's always temporary.
Are they maintained?
It's always temporary.
Meat Chickens is going to withhold for now, but he got a little comic relief in there, so that's good. It always helps keep things lighthearted. We like to do that here at the Texas Boys. And y'all are just
congratulations on a new baby.
I've been wondering why Meat Chickens wasn't on. That's why he's blocked. I went in there. I gotta figure that out. I don't know why I can't find him.
I want to know, what instrument did you play?
Yeah, I told him I played
I'm sorry.
the piano, the trumpet, the clarinet, and the recorder.
Okay.
And I played the radio and the tambourine.
The radio.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right. Well, I think we. He said Texas Millennial to come babysit. For real. Texas Millennial doesn't even know. He's got like 2 kids. He doesn't even know what life's about. He's got it easy, that kid. Texas Millennial, are you on here? Meat Chicken says you should come babysit while we do a live feed. I think it's a great idea. You know, Meat Chicken just has lots of great ideas. He's just like Texas Mom. Lots of great ideas. Just full of great ideas. Well, I don't know. What do you have any other words? He's full of amazing ideas. Do you have any other words of wisdom, Texas Mom? Anything else that you want to share about Samaritan Ministries? Like I said, now it's totally automated. Their website is great. You can upload all your needs immediately. You can pay through PayPal. And Christine Taylor, fellow Texan.
Oh, she loves
Fellow
Samaritan.
Texan.
Yes, Samaritan.
Escaped Californication.
What event are you speaking of?
It's going to be the Good of the Land Fest 2019 in Temple, Texas. October 26th. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be telling people yet or not, but
If you look at Good of the Land Fest on YouTube, they are doing some promotional kind of.
yeah, Good of the Land is doing a live stream at the exact same time as ours, talking about the Good of the Land Fest.
Oh, V. Thompson. Hey, V.
Yes, I'm presenting about fruit trees, and I might even be selling some of my fruit trees. So.
Near Lufkin? No, we're not. We're not real close to Lufkin.
We're not real close to Lufkin,
But we're not.
but we're not real
super
far from Lufkin
Right,
either.
Right.
V. Thompson, good evening. Hi from Kashima. Is that Kashima? Is that like in Japan or something? Kashima sounds like a city in Japan. Tina Trevino is in Texas too. Are you?
Hey.
Where are you in Texas, Tina? Oh, you grew up. Oh, Kashima, Japan. I got it right. What were we saying? Oh, I kept saying instead of Monaco. I kept saying, what did I keep saying last week? Monanco or something instead of Monaco. I don't know why I was phonetically improperly pronouncing the town. South Texas. Well, South Texas is very large. Brownsville?
We're in Northeast Texas.
Mananico Green. Oh boy,
Later.
Meat Chickens.
Carport is flooding. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
yeah, it is. Oh, you saw boxes out there. Uh-oh. Yeah, it rained. Oh, it dumped here.
Yikes.
It rained like an inch and a half in like literally 10 minutes.
I know. I hope your concrete's okay.
And my concrete just got super wet. I had a tarp over it in the back of the truck, and it's gone, but it was only 6 bags, so.
No, I
Ugh.
hope your concrete on the ground.
Oh, yeah, it's totally fine.
Close
Oh,
to Corpus.
Corpus Christi. Okay. Yeah, well, that's. I don't know how close that is to Temple, but maybe we can see you when we're in Temple. Yes, the flooding is everywhere. It's crazy. That's why I got to get over to the other property and dam up my... Do I chase tornadoes? Only if I have to. I'm getting a separate feed, y'all, via text message. That's all. Not talking to myself. One of our band subscribers has been relegated to direct text. And I did receive a lot of negative feedback about our last without a shirt on. Oh boy. This is better, meat chickens, that you're not on the feed.
Safer that way.
Farm girl.
Oh my. Can you do a Texas Dad special tornado chaser video?
I will do seriously. I will do a Texas Dad tornado chaser video.
Yes.
That could be good.
You and Goop.
Me and Goop.
Rufus.
That'll be phenomenal.
Yeah, you and Rufus and Buddy.
But we got to create a storm chaser van. What we'll do is we'll...
We have a van.
Yeah, we'll armor plate the van and put like bulletproof glass in it. And then we can chase tornadoes. And then the green screen. No, man, these are going to be real tornadoes. No green screen.
Oh, wow. We could do a green screen. That would be really fun.
Yeah, remember? The boys did a green screen like way back in the day. That was like almost 2 years ago. You got to check it out, y'all.
And they set it up all by themselves, and they did it all by themselves. It was amazing. I couldn't believe how they figured it all out together.
Joanne Wilson, good evening. Yeah, Flat Earth. I have lots to say about Flat Earth, but I will digress for now. Can
you just say yes or no if you believe in the Flat Earth?
I can say no. Okay. I can emphatically say no.
There you go.
I've seen the curve,
there's your answer.
I've seen the curve.
But we have lots of Flat Earther friends.
We have a few Flat Earther friends that we love. And we have many Flat Earther people that we dislike.
No, that's not true.
No, that's honest.
Not true. That's not true.
That's just honest. Yeah, talk to the Texas Millennial. You want to talk Flat Earth, or like I like to call it, Flat Earth with a PH, with the ERF, Flat Earth. He loves that stuff. I missed it. I missed the other feed, y'all. I said something about Samaritan, but I missed it. Oh, boy. This is great, y'all.
Like,
this is great.
Is honey's birth going to be covered?
Is that what he said? That's probably what he said. Is the
like
cow's birth covered by Samaritan? No. The answer is no.
There are a lot of Amish and Mennonites on Samaritan, though, so we could maybe work out some kind of barter there.
Do I support the Hebrew Roots movement? I do not. I love this direct feed. Great. I do not support the Hebrew Roots movement. I believe it's bondage. I believe Romans and Galatians and several other books of the Bible clearly delineate that. JT Farrier! Good to have you on.
Great.
Thank you for commenting today. Yes, I just got some new mulberry trees, and they are fabulous, and I'm excited. And I might have trees for sale at the Good of the Land Fest 2019. I have several now, but a lot of them will probably be gifts to maybe other homesteaders. And I want to get some trees to Bobblehead Homestead for his new tiny cabin conversion he's doing up there. Check out.
I'm going to have to read it.
Does it cover my bicep curls? He's cracking jokes. We are friends with Sounds Like Rain, indirectly. You know, only through YouTubes. We've never met Sounds Like Rain. But we've done collaborations with Bracken and Lindsey in the past. Way back in the day when we were just getting on YouTube. And they helped us a lot. Art and Bree helped us a lot. Obviously, Justin Rhodes and Bracken and Lindsey from Sounds Like Rain.
Yeah, but we've never met
But we've never met them. Yes, Jeff is super awesome. Everything that he has done is totally inspiring.
Yes.
He removes the excuses from anyone.
Yeah.
That guy has went from zero to everything. And it is large it's in large part to the homesteading YouTube community
Can you give more details?
on why we do not like the goats. There, I could do a whole video on why I do not like goats, but I did
think
see our
he's
goats the
just
other
trying
day.
to get you on a rant.
I know, he's trying to
think
get me
he's
to
just
go.
Gonna go.
That's what he does.
He's trying to get your goat.
He knows he's trying to get my goat.
He just wants to distract you.
Yes, Bobblehead is awesome. Hey, I haven't gotten the comment on Bobblehead. We'll save that for another. Thank you, Bee Chickens. I haven't gotten the comment very often on Bobblehead, but everybody, if you go subscribe to Bobblehead, tell him the Texas Boys sent you. Love Jeff Trigg. We've met him a couple different times in Oklahoma at a couple of different meetups, and Oklahoma and somewhere else.
I don't know. He's one of my favorite channels to watch. I just get so
It's
much.
spectacular, man.
It's
He was in
just-
a trailer in Illinois, and he was in a trailer park, and the guy has Parkinson's to the point where, you know, he's not able to work a full-time job, and he's a libertarian. Dude, I just love the guy. He's a libertarian, and
He's very active. In the
yeah,
culture.
and you know, he developed Parkinson's, and it really has a lot of wear and tear on him physically. And he got this dream to buy a homestead, and he bought like 3 or 4 acres in Arkansas, and it was a total like dump. And he has absolutely cleaned it up and fixed it up and planted it, and I mean in like less than 2 years, y'all.
Yeah.
And he bought this place for like $5,000. I'll let him know, Meat Chickens. I'll have him conference call you, and you can help him with his videos. But yeah, I mean, Jeff Trigg at Bobblehead Homestead is awe-inspiring, and it's incredible. I mean, nothing's impossible in America, and the homesteading YouTube community is spectacular, and they've just, you know, if we didn't have all these little ones, we said we're going to go up there. We are going to go up
we
there.
are.
It's just,
We just gotta get there.
it's hard for us to do anything right now.
Yeah. You can say that again. Yeah, it's great. It's great. His channel is great.
It's spectacular. It is totally inspiring. It takes away everybody's excuse for anything. That guy just went and did it and made it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, the little ones, you know, it's just the season of life we're in. We're not. I told somebody on one of my Facebook groups, I'm like, yeah, we have 6 kids. We're never going anywhere again. We used to go on all these cruises, which that's not really who we are anymore. Probably we probably wouldn't go. Do we home church? Not per se. I mean, it, you know, we assemble in a home, if that's what you mean. Yes, we do.
We're not part of the home.
We don't home
movement.
church as a home church movement type thing.
Right.
We
don't discriminate. Wherever you meet is
Yeah,
like, yeah, it could be a home or it could be a building.
a field or a
yeah.
building or whatever.
We're not like, it can only be a home church.
Yeah.
Home church people. It's-
What was your last question, Meat Chickens? I apologize. I apologize for not giving all my attention to you. Thank you. Please state your question again in caps, please.
It's glioblastoma. What is
That's something with your eyes, isn't it?
What's
Can you give us a
glioblastoma?
rundown of the cow situation?
Wow, that is like,
That's quite the rundown.
that is a rundown. We will, just for you. Who's this? Who's saying that?
Oh, brain tumor.
Oh,
Dag.
my.
Oh.
How old is he? How old's your son?
Mm.
Yeah, so our cow situation is that, did we say this already?
No.
Oh, so I don't want to ruin it, but okay, so then be looking for a video coming up that's going to tell you what is up with our new cow, if she's pregnant or not, and because we found that out this week, and then what is going on with Honey over at the ranch, and yeah, lots of cow things going on this week, so be looking for that video. it's all done, and they should be coming out this week. Some serious cow updates.
Yes, lots of cow updates, ranch updates.
Yeah.
Lots of updates.
Be praying for Kay's son, 16, will be 17 in June, has a brain tumor. Oh, wow. Most don't live past 20 months old. Wow. It's amazing what they can do with medicine.
Yeah. It's amazing what God can do, too.
Yeah, amen. That's the truth, too. Thank you for your prayers. Yep. Yep. That's a miracle. That is for sure.
That's what everybody has a story, and everybody has it worse than you do. I will tell you that much. So you are doing unconventional treatments. That's great. I think that's great because a lot of the conventional stuff, I mean, I personally don't believe. A very good friend of mine has, what's it called? Like aggressive, aggressive melanoma. So he's going to University of Michigan. Be praying for him. He's going to University of Michigan. He's younger than me, I think, or he's real close to my age. But yeah, so be praying for my friend with the aggressive melanoma, because he says he feels good, but and I'm hoping that he goes the unconventional route, because they're going to want to radiate him and everything else. I'm sure they're going to have to cut it out. I think it's on his hand. But yeah, everybody has a story, and everybody's going through stuff. You know what I mean? And oh, so you're doing the apricot seeds, the B17. Are you okay? So it's working. What's the technical term for the apricot seeds? I forget. It's called DMSO too. Okay. Okay. Do you listen to Scott Johnson? Yeah. Latrial or Latrial. Yeah, they sent that one guy, the arm wrestling guy, to jail for that. Oh, Scott Johnson.
You can't recommend.
Meat Chickens out. Love you too, Meat Chickens. Love you, dog.
Have a good night.
Scott Johnson's a chiropractor, and he has like a health newsletter. But I digress.
You wouldn't recommend.
No, I don't.
You can't recommend him. Don't look him up and.
Kashima. Joyful Life says hi, Kashima. I think Joyful Life is in the thread.
Hey, Joyful Life. Do y'all have power?
DMSO, Superzyme, and B17. That is awesome. And you know what? I will, K-Joy, if you email us that, I will send that to my buddy with the aggressive melanoma. That would be fabulous. I would appreciate that. Joyful Life's power just came back on too. Right when ours did.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, there's...
Oh, thank you.
That would be great.
Yeah, that would be great. Yep.
All right, y'all. Well, we are hitting the 8 o'clock mark. So, unless anybody has any fascinating questions, intriguing questions, we will be updating you on the Good of the Land Fest 2019 in the near future. And the feed has been relatively linear and cognizant. It's very unusual, but it's been good. It's been good, Texas Mom. What do you think, Texas Mom?
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. I don't know. It's canceled every 6 weeks. Okay.
We do need more Meat Chickens. I will make sure Meat Chickens gets back on the feed, y'all.
I know.
This is very upsetting to me. If I have to call somebody at YouTube, this will happen. Or Meat Chickens just can create another account, right? Not that hard, Meat Chickens. Cut me a break.
Yep. We'll see you, Brian Acres. Y'all have a good night.
Brian Acres, where you at in Texas, Brian Acres? We're going to be in Temple, Texas in October. We're going to try to, and we're going to be meeting up with a lot of YouTubers and Daddy Curbs. And I know that Off-Grid with Doug, I know Doug's going to be there. Joyful Life might be there. They want to make the trip. Lots of YouTubers, big YouTube channels.
Yep, Kay, we'll keep praying for your son.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate all the information.
Yeah.
And go check out Samaritan Ministries. Give them a call. Talk to them. They're super awesome. And get out of here. You're going to be neighbors. They're moving to Longview. Check that out.
Oh, in September.
In September. Check you out.
Huh.
Where do you currently live? Where are you moving from?
His name is Matthew. Okay.
Okay, Matthew. Just like the Joyful Life, Matthew. Check that out. So where do you live now, Berean Acres?
You wanna
Lexington,
move back?
Kentucky. Check you out.
Everybody moves back to Texas.
Yep. So they're
Everyone
moving
move back.
from Lexington to Kentucky.
Proverbs 31 wants to move back from Idaho.
I don't blame you.
Wow.
Idaho is super beautiful, but it's stinking cold.
Is it the cold up there? Or what is it?
What? Why do you prefer Texas over Idaho?
Yeah, that's interesting. Because
That's a great question.
You knew it was going to be cold.
Because you knew
So was
what
it?
was up.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We had friends that moved from. We had acquaintances. We had people that moved from somewhere to here, and they just moved to Kentucky from here. It's the barbaric hillbillies. You don't like the barbaric hillbillies in Idaho? Dude, I love hillbillies.
I love barbaric hillbillies.
So now, why are they barbaric?
I don't know. That's funny. There's more hillbillies in Idaho?
You might have to wait till the fest to catch us in October if you're going to be in Longview. We might bump into each other at Tractor Supply. Oh, nope, not good to animals. Really? Bizarre. Is that like a predominant trait to Idahoans? What do Idahoans, because Texas folk call themselves Texans, what would an Idahoan? Idahoan? Idio.
I'm not sure. Wow. Barbaric hillbillies chased you back to Texas.
Wow, that reminds me of like a terrible Hollywood movie.
I know, I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't want to know really. It's sad.
Really? I could see that, you know. There's some stuff about like the redoubt states that they're freedom loving, but they're very I don't know. You don't want to know. Wow.
Yeah.
Not that kind of stuff, right? Oh, okay. Oh. There's something about the north, y'all. I don't know. Even the northwest.
Wow.
Bizarre. It's very bizarre. Northeast, northwest, you can
He's
keep
laughing
it.
at your
You can stink in.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, that's the. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, we're looking forward to Berean Acres moving to the Longview area, and we're looking forward to anybody else that is of sound mind moving back to Texas. You're in the Northwest and have a large Slavic community of believers. Where, Al Yell, where are you in the Northwest? I'm fascinated by people that were born and raised in Texas that move, not under the point of the barrel of a gun. I would understand if you were at the barrel of a gun and were forced to move.
I think some people that are born and raised here don't understand.
Well, yeah, they don't. They need to go to everybody needs to go to the Northeast and stay a week. And Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington. Wow, dude. Pacific Northwest. I got friends from the PNW.
Wow.
And they're down here now.
A large.
Pacific Northwest is cold. In more ways than one. Not all of them. Not you, Al.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't visiting for nothing, Al. You can come visit down here. I won't even go home and visit my family. Oh.
Yeah, Texas was just a
Gets in your blood.
Fit for us.
Yeah.
You know, it just.
I tell people I got here as soon as I could. Took me 40, took me 38 years.
And not all of Texas probably would be
No.
a perfect fit for us.
No,
but
Austin is nuts. Nacogdoches, kind of any city with like a large university or college is for junk. I want to have nothing to do with it. Or any Babylonian type Dallas, Fort Worth, Metro Sprawl,
But-
Houston,
Mhm.
Austin.
But in the country, there's still a lot of country people that are just, it's a great community.
Babylon can take a flying leap. I don't need no concrete. I don't need no multiple. Nacogdoches is the oldest city in Texas. And it's got that university there, and it's jacking the place all up.
Yeah, they're calling it Little Austin, I think.
Yeah, it is. Little Austin. And there's bumper stickers that say keep Nac weird and all that stuff.
Yeah, the small towns out in the country, I think is your best
Austin
bet
is
to-
awful. Why is that comment not coming up in this feed? That's weird. Oh, there it is. Going to move this year, hopefully. I hope you get to move, Lisa, because Austin is terrible.
Yeah, K-Joy, you would probably be able to encourage, what's the family? I'm sorry, my brain.
Oh, you're talking about Elkin Anchor?
Yes, K-Joy, I don't know if you follow Elkin Anchor Homestead. It's Elkin Anchor Homestead, but they're a young couple and they just had that same tragedy with their...
Texas is hot and Texas is humid. Texas is not for the faint of heart.
Oh my, it's very humid.
Yes, and I love it.
We were going to go on the back porch
The
today,
hotter and the humider, the better. Not the humider. but
and it just
I like the
poured.
heat, y'all.
It just poured, and I was like, "Come on, let's go."
No,
on the back
not
porch.
cancer, but Elkin Anchor, they lost
One of their babies.
one of their babies. She was pregnant with twins, and one of the babies died before it was born. Was stillborn.
Yeah, sad. But you,
And they're
I
an
know.
awesome young couple.
Yes, Christian family. You would be an encouragement, I'm sure, to them. Yeah, so we went to go out on the back porch, and it was so hot. I opened the door. The humidity was like, it had to be 100%. I like shut the door. I'm like, never mind. We're just gonna stay in here.
Dude, I love it.
So
I
hot.
sweat in the wintertime, so I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna sweat
It
more.
just-
I'll change my clothes.
I don't know how he was doing it all day working in the concrete. I don't know.
I was sweating to the oldies out there. It was like me and Richard Simmons out there sweating it out. Sweating out all the toxins, y'all.
Yeah.
Breathing concrete dust, breathing man glitter.
Heat and humidity like you've never experienced. I mean, we have stretches of over 100 degrees for like a month or more at a time. I mean, it's super high humidity. And
You're from
super-
Brooklyn, New York. Well, what in the world? When are you moving? Brooklyn, New York. Do you like it there or what? I just really dislike cities, y'all. I've been to Brooklyn, New York, y'all. I don't get the allure. I know a lot of people that really dig it, but oh, so you're Casima is your name, but that's not where you're from.
No,
I got
she's
you.
just a black girl from
You're a
Brooklyn.
black girl from Brooklyn, and I'm glad that you could just say, "Yo, I'm a black girl from Brooklyn." Hallelujah! You didn't have to say I'm an African American. You didn't have to be all politically correct about it. I love that. That is awesome. And I hope you come back to a live stream.
Yep.
I just think it's great that we can just talk like normal human beings.
I hope you have a good night. Kashima. I think Joyful Life must know her.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, I just like the heat. I don't particularly care for the humidity, and Joy's dad from The Joyful Life is finding the humidity difficult because they are from the desert in Texas, and he's a sweaty guy.
Yeah.
The busy little house. Hello, hello. Good evening. Is this your first live stream? You're catching us on the. We're past. Verizon hasn't even throttled us yet. That's funny.
It's because you've been so kind.
It's because I've been so politically correct and kind and I haven't been bashing the ABCs.
Joyful Life's laughing.
Yo, Joy's dad ain't gonna make it. Yo, y'all better get him a Camelback and like a personal air conditioning unit backpack.
How did JD?
Like
I thought of him today when I opened the back
Yo,
door.
JD, he should get like Alex Steele, right? He's got this breather mask for like when he does like
it's not even hot
stuff,
yet.
right? And JD should get like a personal like air conditioning unit, and it's like got the head thing with the looks like he's going to Mars on it, and it just blow cool air on his face.
Yet.
I know it's
Wait
not even
until it gets hot.
Yeah, cut me a break. You're toast, JD. You're toast, bro. You're toast. That's how we weed out the weak down here in Texas. It's survival of the fittest.
Oh my!
It's literally like Darwin down here.
West Virginia.
He's still peeling the ready mix off his skin. Yeah, he was mixing it up. Yeah, we get seasons down here. It got cold. It got 2 degrees down here. I had pipes freeze. That's why we chose Northeast Texas. Love this rock, man. Won't change this rock. Won't leave this rock, man. I was in Trinidad one time. This guy was telling me.
That's not Trinidad. What are you saying?
No, where were we? Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago. Where were we?
No. We were never in Trinidad.
No. I don't know where Manning, Texas is. I know Peyton Manning is. That's about it. And his brother. What was his brother's name? Peyton Manning and the other Manning.
August in Texas is hardcore. Yes. 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 Especially if you don't have air conditioning.
Quebec, Canada. Oh. Ouch. So are you a Canucker? We have a good friend that's a French Canadian. El Paso. Now El Paso is stinking hot. Oh, you're not a Canucker. Well, why do you say it like that? Me and Meat Chickens used to talk all the time about French Canadians. But you pray for the summer. I bet you do pray for the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how you're tired. Oh boy.
Oh my.
I've been doing a lot of concrete work the past 2 days.
Yeah. Y'all are gonna see it. The
You're
farmhouse.
gonna see it soon, y'all. Farmhouse makeover.
Farmhouse reveal.
Spectacular.
It's gonna happen. Stay tuned.
Man, I've been meeting a lot of people from Ohio.
That's so fun.
Irma's from Ohio too. See you, V.
Winter and July. Yeah, that's funny. Busy little.
Skashima, are you leaving Brooklyn or what? You better get out of that city before the whatever happens is gonna happen. I'm just saying. Yo, De Blasio, all right? Is that enough for you? De Blasio. De Blasio. Card carrying social. De Blasio. Get out while you still can. That's why I left the tri-state area. One of the trillion reasons I left that area.
El Paso.
De Blasio. If you're not paying like $100,000 in taxes yet, you will be soon. Okay, I don't have a homestead, but it's my dream to begin. After Matthew was diagnosed, we went to Ronald McDonald House. Woo! Wow. Okay, Joy, you should have a YouTube channel and tell your story. Sounds fascinating. Yeah, you got a good point with the maple syrup. That's a really good point.
Yeah, but he's still a minor, so it's probably better off to wait until he's an adult to tell that story.
Wait, 17. Well, I hear what you're saying. Depends on what state you're in, too.
What country you're in?
Yeah, what country? I'm in a state of confusion. Tell us more in your email. That sounds good.
Yeah. I live in a small home. Busy little house. Yep, I have a really close friend that grew up in Quebec.
Yes.
And she misses
super duper awesome, wonderful people.
the beautiful snow scenery in the wintertime.
I don't miss that stuff.
She just loves to look out at the snow. And she doesn't get enough of it now where she's at.
Pennsylvania girls, good evening. Bob R, what's up? All right, y'all. Well, what do you want to do, Texas Mom? It is 8:15.
I'm done.
I'm good. We're good, y'all. I think we're ready to
sleep.
bouncy, Texas Mom.
Great
You're making
time.
her, you're boring her to death, y'all.
Sorry. Bob's wife.
It's Sherry, Bob's wife. It's Cheryl, Bob's wife. Am I supposed to know? I apologize.
Bob R.
It's Cheryl. Oh, Bob's wife. Oh, I got you, Cheryl. I'm sorry. I thought we knew each other in a non-YouTube way. See you, Cheryl. Thanks for coming on. JT Farrier. Have a great, nice, bitty little house. 1.3 acre small mobile house.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Yeah,
Hey,
praise the Lord on that
is
one.
so good. That is so good.
See you, Dan.
It's getting a little better, yeah.
Thanks for watching, Cheryl. Good night, Proverbs 31. Thank you, Meat Chickens, for the... Thank you, K-Joy. Look forward to your email. V. Thompson. Kashima Toppin. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Run. Don't walk to your nearest exit. Take the Brooklyn Bridge. No, don't take the Brooklyn Bridge. That's the wrong direction. Take some other bridge somewhere else and get out. But that's as good as I got for you.
Go far
Just
away.
get out. Far. Run. Don't even pack a bag. Goob, what are you doing on here, Goob? Are your brothers and sisters still alive, Goob?
We better go.
Goob's doing good, y'all. That means he's probably...
Uh-oh. Our
See y'all.
babysitter's still alive.
I don't know.
He
Uh-oh.
doesn't know if he's doing
They're
good.
praying for you, Goob. Pray for us. Pray for us. We gotta parent Goob. Trying to get him to keep his booty on, y'all. And keep praying for Goob. He's appropriately named. He is a Goob.
Poor guy.
Poor Goob.
Yeah.
He's got 3 more weeks, and he'll be rolling back around.
He'll be able to put weight on it. Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be good.
Keep the boot on, Goob. You hear it?
Yes.
Kay Joy knows she's been there.
Yes.
Done that. Has the boot.
Hard to keep the boot on.
Yes, God is good. Keep it on, Goob. Don't you tell me no. I will parent you through YouTube like every other social media Pharisee. No. I might even get off of this live stream and talk to you, Goob.
I think the little ones might be asleep.
Yeah, he needs therapy, but we don't believe in psychotherapy.
Yes, therapy? I'm not sure. We go
You
back.
probably won't
We
need
go back
therapy.
in a few weeks, and
Thank you, Goob.
they'll be able to do more X-rays and see where we go from there.
Yes, Faja. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a great night, and we're just loving it. And we appreciate that our YouTube growth is like the erosion of sand over the course of time, and all of our great YouTube friends like blow past us, but it's still awesome. I'm glad that we
We're just on here for the little group
Yeah,
of people
we're just
that we
here
have
chilling.
to encourage them. So it's
Yeah.
all good. If y'all are new, we're glad to have you, and if y'all have been around a while, glad that you.
Goob's been watching. He thinks it was a great show.
Aww.
You were supposed to be watching. I sing just like your husband. We'll have to get together, Kay Joy, and me and your husband can sing a duet. That would be awesome. I'd want to do that.
Your birthday song for Joy. Poor Joy. Oh boy.
It's past 9 here.
Alrighty, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Have a good night.
We'll catch y'all on the next video. Good night.
Good night.
Oh.